Hey guys, it's Aaron from Nerds Anonymous. I'm going to go over the Nuzlock challenge rules that me and Kyle have made for ourselves. First and foremost, all sorts of fainting equals death. That could include fainting from a battle or even fainting outside of battle from like a poison effect or something of that matter. Other than that, you can only catch the first Pokemon that you come across in each route. Now, what that means is basically, say you come up right out of Pallet Town, you go into the grass, you run into a Pidgey, and from then on, that is the only Pidgey that you can have, ever. That Pidgey, if it runs or if it faints, you can no longer catch a Pidgey anywhere else. You can acquire it through a trade with an NPC though, if it's available. Now, if you catch that Pidgey, awesome. That's the Pidgey that you caught. You again can't catch him anywhere else. But if it fainted when trying to fight it, or if it ran away or whatever, you can no longer catch Pidgeys. But you can catch the evolved forms of Pidgeys because they weren't that, Pokemon that you ran into. So if you run in out of, I don't know, any of the other cities and go into the grass and come across, say, a Pidgeotto or a Pidgeot, you can catch those just straight. After that is the must nickname all Pokemon. We thought that it would be, I don't know, to be able to bond with the Pokemon a little bit more or something like that. We had decided that we had to nickname all Pokemon that we catch, receive from trades with NPCs or anything like that. And then obviously, in-game NPC trading is allowed. You cannot trade for any other reason other than the in-game NPC trading and for evolutionary purposes specifically. So like in Gold and Silver, how you can make a Onyx hold a metal sheet or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the item was called, but if you make him hold that and then you trade him with someone, then he'll evolve into Steelix, and then they have to trade him back. Let's see. Other than that, let's see. No resets, and if you white out or for any reason you lose all 6 of your party, even if you have stuff in the box in the PC in the Pokemon Center, then even if you have a Pokemon in the Pokemon Center, if your whole party wipes out, then you get what's called either a whiteout or a blackout. That means game over in the Nuzlock challenge. It means you have to start fresh from square one. That's why on the text-free day 14 video, Kyle is a little shaky about going after red right now because of that opportunity to white out. And it being the last battle of the game, it's a little stress-inducing. Your starter is also predetermined for you with your network ID for Nintendo ID. Yeah, so the last digit of your Nintendo ID will determine what starter Pokemon you have. If you have a 1 to a 3, so 1, 2, or 3 in the last digit, you have a Grass-type Pokemon. A 4, 5, or 6, you have a Fire-type Pokemon. A 7, 8, or 9, you have a Water-type Pokemon. And if you have a 0, congratulations, you have Player's Choice. You can choose any of the 3. Or 4 in the case of Yellow. But me and him kind of skipped Yellow because that's a, just extra game where you don't really have a choice in what starter you have. Other than that, there is no held items. You cannot have a held item for your Pokemon, like EXP share, some of the berries that Pokemons will eat for themselves to, regain some health or anything like that. You can't have any of those held items. The only held items that are allowed are Mega Stones for Mega Evolutions, and the evolutionary items as well. So, like my thing earlier with Steelix and Onyx, you can have that metal Metal Coat is the item name. So you can have Metal Coat on Onyx for trading purposes and trading purposes only. Shiny Pokemon. If you are lucky enough to run across a shiny Pokemon, we don't expect you to battle it till it's dead, or ignore it, or run away, or anything like that. If you were to come across a shiny Pokemon, so if me or Kyle comes across a shiny Pokemon, we do have the agreement that we can catch that Pokemon, but then immediately transfer him out and have him just hanging out. We can never use him in battle. Although at that moment it does not count for the one Pokemon per route. It doesn't count for one Pokemon ever. So like if you run across that Pidgey in the first route that you come across, you accidentally kill it. If you come across a shiny Pidgey later on, then you're golden. You know what I mean? Catch them, but you can't use them. Let's see. There is a field move clause. I don't remember what this is. So if Kyle, you're watching this video and you remember what the field move clause was, please let me know, because I don't remember exactly which one this was. Another one is any one Pokemon in the Safari Zone. In the Safari Zone, we all know that there's a bunch of different Pokemon, and they're rare, usually to find out in the wilderness. Or sometimes you just can't find them anywhere else but the Safari Zone. A good example of this is in Red and Blue. You can only find a Taurus in the Safari Zone. So you might want to, catch a Taurus or whatever it may be. But you can go into the Safari Zone, wander around a bunch, fight different Pokemon, and then once you find the Pokemon that you like, you can catch it. But you can only catch that one Pokemon. You can't catch any other Pokemon from the Safari Zone. Other than that, one of the biggest things was no online resources. So we can't look up how to get past a certain area. If we don't remember, if we don't remember how to get, say, the Poke-Flute and to get past Snorlax, then we can't look it up. We can't find out how to get that Poke-Flute and get past Snorlax. We just kind of have to figure it out. There was a time where I think both me and him in Red and Blue were stuck in one city for a while. Because we didn't know where else to go, and it wasn't letting us do anything, really. So, no online resources. Kind of went over all of the rules and everything like that. And then, I guess I have Arrow here, who's trying so hard to be a part of the video. She kind of looks like a Pokemon right now too, with her cone of shame on. I don't know, Satellite Doggo or something. So there's the explanation video of the Nuzlock challenge. I hope you'll like it. And if anyone out there are massive amounts of viewers, if you guys are deciding to go in with the Nuzlock challenge as well, leave a comment below and let us know how it goes. Alright, I'm out. Peace.